Hello everyone, we are the cultural ambassadors of New Taipei City. Today, we will take you to visit the Lin Benyuan Mansion and 435 Arts in Banqiao. First of all, let me introduce to you the Lai Qing of Lin Benyuan Garden. Lai Qing was a two-story pavilion with an exquisite structure. By looking around, you can see the Guanyin Mountain and Datun Mountain at the time. This is why it was later named Lai Qing. There is a stage facing Lai Qing Pavilion. In the past, Lin's family often invited theater troupes to perform there, while guests watched at the Lai Qing Pavilion. It says 开轩一笑, which means that you will smile after opening the door and enjoying the performance. This is the study room of the Lin family, named 吉谷书屋. The roof is called hanging, resembling a coffin in shape, also means promotion and wealth. The building is called Guanjia Lou. Guan means to see and Jia is the farming of rice planting and harvesting. At that time, the owner of the Lin family could watch the view of the tenant farmers farming as long as they climbed up to the building and looked out. The skylight clouds plaque hanging on the first floor refers to the sparkling green banyan-shaped pond, and the beauty of the blue sky and white clouds reflecting each other. It also represents auspiciousness. In ancient times, colored clouds were considered auspicious signs. In the concept of feng shui, the doorway is very important. We go in and out from the doorway every day, so it affects the good and the bad of the occupants. Traditional culture believes that Bagua has mysterious powers, so people believe that Bagua can avoid evil spirits and protect the safety of the home. In addition, the lines on the Bagua represents Guan Mao, expecting the future generations will be able to be officials. There are 4 types of melon and fruit windows on this wall, representing Fu, Lu, Shou, and Xi. The wall is shaped like an open book, symbolizing that unwinding is beneficial. From the above architectural styles and characteristics, you can see that most of the previous art represents some kind of meaning or expectation. This can be said to be the main function and purpose of art at that time. Now we travel through time and space and come to the Banqiao 435 Art and Cultural Special Zone to see how artists interpret art and what the function of art is. Thanks to the artist Mr. Wu Yaoting for the interview. This is his recent work, Diving Series, a series of wood carving works. This inspiration comes from some of the movements he learned when he was in contact with freediving. It reminded him of seeing the statue of a flying fairy when he was exchanged in China. These movements are very similar, so he decided to combine the two to create a series of wood carvings. Mr. Wu Yaoting said, wood carving is just a way for him to express his ideas, because he is not good at expressing in words. So he uses the wood carving he is good at to interpret his feelings in the art. Afterwards, he digested it in steps and expresses stories in his works. He also joked in the interview that when looking back on his past works, he often felt that his previous works were not created by himself, because he made them according to his own thoughts at the moment. Later, when looking back, it is difficult to understand the mood at that time, because that is him right now. Compared with the ancient wood carving artworks in the past, we have a lot of concerns about the past artistic creation, and we believe each work has a special and beautiful meaning. For example, the different styles of the leaking windows symbolize different blessing words, and most of them have the meaning of wealth and auspiciousness, which can be divided into 4 categories: utensils, animals, plants, text patterns, such as a life piece symbolize longevity. In contrast to modern art, the author is no longer constrained by the meaning brought by the works of hope. It is to focus on recording the current mood or opinions. In other words, the past works of art have an expectation for the future, while modern works of art are the artist's interpretation of the present, condensing the inner thoughts in a work. The meaning and functionality of entertainment, decoration, or hope of previous work of art still exists today, but today's work of art tend to be a process of self-expression, self-practice, or even art therapy.